Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you a very simple, easy, delicious meal that you are going to love. It is my recipe for honey garlic salmon. Now there are very few ingredients to this, and this is one of my go-to recipes on any given day of the week. I love this recipe. It's so easy to make. You're gonna love it. So I've got all of my ingredients set out back here. I like to have everything prepped before I start cooking because it just makes everything flow better, and you're not scrambling to find all of the ingredients that you need. You've got everything laid out and ready to go. So we're just going to go over the ingredients and let's get cooking. Okay guys, we are going to be making rice and salmon. I've already got my asparagus in the oven with just some salt and pepper and a little bit of olive oil, and it's just roasting in the oven. For the ingredients, you're going to need rice. I've got about 2 cups here that I've rinsed really well. I've got some green onion. In here I've got garlic, ginger, and jalapenos. I've got some water with a little bit of cornstarch, soy sauce. I've got garlic, honey, and salt, pepper, and parsley, and a little bit of olive oil, and of course your salmon. So I've got my salmon here just hanging out on some paper towels. I went ahead and patted them dry just to make sure it crisps up very nicely in the pan. And we're good to go, guys. We're going to start off with the rice because it takes the longest. So yeah, let's get going. Okay guys, for the rice, like I've said, I've just got rice here that I've just rinsed and just got it in this bowl. I rinsed it really well just to get all that extra starch from in there, and I just got it hanging out here in the bowl. We're just going to add this to our Instant Pot. Along with our garlic, ginger, and jalapenos. Now here I've got 2 1/4 cups of water. I'm just going to add that in with my rice. If you want to add a little bit of bouillon in there, that is perfectly fine. You can go ahead and do that. I'm just going to give this a stir. But that garlic and ginger and the jalapenos are going to flavor this really well. Now you're just going to attach the lid, set it to seal. You're going to come down here on manual, and you're going to set it for 7 minutes, and then you're just going to let it cook for the 7 minutes, and then natural release for about 10 minutes, and then you're good to go. Okay guys, my green onion I'm going to set aside because I'm going to add it to the rice when it gets done. So we're going to set that aside. For my sauce, I'm going to go ahead and add in my soy sauce, my garlic. I've got about 4 cloves of garlic here that I've just minced up really well. I've also got about 2 tablespoons of honey here. I'm just going to add that in. And I've also got my water here with my cornstarch. So just give this a little mix if it's settled to the bottom. Just give that a little mix and it'll come together. Add that into your mixture, and along with your parsley. Now we're going to mix this salt and pepper up because we're going to season our salmon with that. But we're just going to come in here and just mix this together really well, and then we're just going to set this aside. Alright guys, so I've just got 4 fillets of salmon here, and you're just going to lightly season these with salt and pepper. And I've also got my pan heating up over medium-low heat. I like to season these fairly well, so that way I know that they're getting a lot of flavor, and plus the sauce is packing a lot of flavor too. So now we're going to move right on over to the stove and get these babies cooking. Okay, my pan is up to heat. What we're going to do is just lay these skin side up. We're going to let these cook for about 2 to 3 minutes, about 1.5 to 2 minutes per side. Okay guys, I went ahead and took out my salmon and I cut my heat off. Now we're just going to add in our sauce. Now the pan is still very hot, but if you're using a different type of pan other than cast iron, you might want to cut the heat down to low. So we're just going to add this in. And we're just going to let this thicken up some. It shouldn't take long at all. And kind of scrape up some of those bits that are stuck to the bottom of the pan. Okay, so I went ahead and cut my heat back onto low. We're just going to let this thicken up. We're going to add in the salmon back into the pan, because you want this salmon to get some of that delicious sauce. And then just start spooning some of this sauce over the top. It is going to be absolutely delicious. Now this is going to thicken up rather nicely, and plus you'll have some sauce left over for your rice as well. So you can toss these around in here, get them coated in that delicious sauce. And just keep spooning over the salmon until the sauce is thickened and the salmon is completely cooked through. Now if you have bigger pieces, you might want to cook them a little bit longer, but mine are fairly thin, so it shouldn't take long at all for these to cook completely through. And that's going to be it, guys. This is everything that you need to do. We're going to go ahead and cut the heat off. And we're going to go ahead and plate this up. Okay guys, before we plate this up, we're going to go ahead and fluff up our rice. I have my green onions here. This is just one green onion that I've just chopped. I'm just going to add this right in. And you're just going to kind of fold this in into the rice because you don't want to squish the rice. You want to fluff it. So you just kind of, like you would how, kind of like folding in egg whites. Just want to go in and just kind of fluff it up, or you can use a fork. And that is it. Doesn't that look absolutely delicious? Got the jalapenos, the green onion, the garlic, and the ginger, and it smells absolutely delicious. So let's go ahead and plate this up. Okay guys, I've got it plated right here, and this is what it looks like. This is the roasted asparagus, the salmon, and the rice. It looks absolutely delicious. Okay guys, we're going to give this rice a try. So let's just get a little bit here. That is really good. You get the kick from the jalapenos mixed with the garlic and ginger in there. It's really good. Now it's not too flavorful. It's kind of on the lighter side, but that means it just goes much better with the sauce. So now we're going to go in and try this salmon. This salmon is perfectly cooked, and that sauce is absolutely amazing. You have got to give this one a try. It's perfect for any night of the week, and it's so easy to make, and it's healthy. So, which makes it all the much better. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.